Ibi bintu biteye intimba n'agahinda, nawe undebere ibyo leta ya Kongo ikomeje gukorera abaturage muri rusange. Abantu benshi bahagurutse bamaganye Tshisekedi, bamaganye ingabo z'abarundi, abasirikare b'abarundi, bamagana wazalendo, bamagana FDLR ku bikorwa bibi bagomeje gukorera abaturage muri rusange. Wowe rero ukurikirana ibiganiro
gathering today. It's important to gather today, but not to stop. This is the beginning. You have to come back every year.
Nk'uko bisanzwe ibintu bimaze gufata indi ntera, abaturage baragomeza kwicwa hirya no hino za Minembwe no mu tundi duce tugize Repubulika Iharanira Demokarasi ya Kongo mu burasirazuba bwayo. AFC M23, leta ya Kongo, Uburundi, wazalendo na FDLR, imirwano irakomeje, ariko inzirakarengane zigomeza kuhatakariza ubuzima. Abasivili baragomeza kwicwa na za drone hirya no hino ku isi, hirya no hino mu gihugu cya Repubulika Iharanira Demokarasi ya Kongo, cyane cyane mu burasirazuba bwayo. Rero isi ikarebera, leta zunze ubumwe za Amerika zaracecetse, nta kintu zigeze zishaka kuvuga kwicwa ry'abanyamurenge, ariko uyu munsi noneho abanyamurenge bahagurutse bari kuzenguruka isi yose bigaragambya. Nk'ubu ejo bundi bavuye ku nyubako ya leta, perezidansi ya leta zunze ubumwe za Amerika, White House, kugaragaza uburyo Amerika yirengagije abanyamurenge bagomeje kwicwa uruhongohongo. Turabasaba rero gukurikirana ibi bikorwa uko byatangiye, nuko abazungu bagiye batandukanye biyomoye kuri Tshisekedi, bikaba ngombwa yuko bashyigikira abanyamurenge ndetse na AFC M23. Abazungu rero uyu munsi bagarukiye AFC M23, bagarukira abanyamurenge gahunda yabo yo kwigaragambya. Ubu ngubu abazungu nabo bari muri gahunda yo kwigaragambya, barengera abanyamurenge bagomeje kwicwa muri leta ya Repubulika Iharanira Demokarasi ya Kongo. Tshisekedi we nta kintu bimubwiye, umunsi ku wundi arica abaturage, umunsi ku wundi aragaba ibitero ku basivile bagapfa, ariko bategereje yuko Donald Trump, perezida wa leta zunze ubumwe za Amerika, ko hari ikintu yakora, hari ibihano yamufatira, cyangwa se yahagarika iyicwa ry'abanyamurenge bari kwicwa hirya no hino mu gihugu cya leta ya Kongo. Rero aba bazungu bobo bafashe icyemezo cyo kwiyomora kuri leta ya Tshisekedi, biyemeza gukorana n'abanyamurenge muri gahunda yo kwigaragambya kugira ngo bahagarike ubwicanyi bugomeje gufata indi ntera mu burasirazuba bwa Repubulika Iharanira Demokarasi ya Kongo. Ngayo nguko rero barabisobanura neza impamvu yatumye bareka kuguma ku ruhande rwa Tshisekedi, bakagarukira AFC M23 ndetse n'abanyamurenge muri rusange. Kurikirana wumve neza impamvu abazungu muri rusange ndetse na leta zunze ubumwe za Amerika ishobora kuza kugarukira abangaba abanyamurenge, ikabagarukira AFC M23. Aba bazungu barabisobanura neza cyane, bakabisobanura impamvu bashobora kuba bateye utwatsi leta ya ubutegetsi bwa Tshisekedi.
gathering today. It's important to gather today, but not to stop. This is the beginning. You have to come back every year. Our government is distracted by many important things throughout the world, and you need to be a constant reminder. Every year, every week, every day. I have just come from Bukavu 4 days ago. I want to share with whoever sees these broadcasts that you're seeing in the media only one side of a very complex story. I'm not here to dispute what may be happening on one side of the story. But what you see behind me is a very important part of the story that is not being represented in our media today. Just like some of these signs say, the dispute here is not whether the U.S. government works with Congo or not. The dispute, the plea, and the demand is that all civilians deserve to live a life of peace. Which is not happening today. War crimes are being committed. And these are not just war crimes committed by individuals who are unorganized. They are being organized through governmental forces, as evidenced by the use of very expensive military drones. When I was in Bukavu, I expected to see a heavy military force there. Because that is what our media would like you to believe. What I witnessed was a very civil, organized city. I also learned that the government officials who were put in place after M23 took over are a very even representation of three different conflicting tribes, which is evidence that this argument is for peace and prosperity for all tribes. What I also witnessed was a different type of humanitarian disaster, which is that the banks in Eastern Congo are closed. Government officials and the media may tell us that this is to try to punish M23. M23 is unaffected by those sanctions. It's the civilians who are being severely affected and to devastating levels. They are going hungry. They need resources and food. We need those banks open now.
n'abaturage barimo kugerwaho n'icyo kibazo dukeneye ko amabanki atangira gukorwa ibintu byose bikagenda neza kubera ko abaturage bameze nabi.
I'll close with a final request. I was in Minembwe in July of 2023.
Ndagira ngo nangize ndi busabe kino kintu nari mu Minembwe mu kwezi kwa karindwi ku tariki 23.
This is an area that the American people and the rest of the world need to know has zero military significance or political significance. significance.
ako ni akarere Amerika igomba kumenya ko nta gisirikare na kimwe kiri muri kariya karere.
Yet it's an area being targeted with expensive, sophisticated military drone strikes.
Ni akarere kagoswe n'ubwicanyi bukomeye cyane buteguwe burimo indege zo mu kirere birimo amadrone.
The people behind me welcome the United States making deals with Congo for minerals and resources.
Abantu bari inyuma ye bashatse gukora amadire y'amabuye y'agaciro na Amerika
and demand that humanitarian access is allowed via road to Minembwe. Open the road to Minembwe now.
barasaba ko ubutabazi bugomba kugera mu Minembwe, imihanda yo mu Minembwe igomba gufunguka ubu ngubu.
Thank you, and remember, tuko pamoja.
toye na manifestation kona ko pekisa bitumba esosali manamboka na biso tozaka na province ya Sud-Kivu biso tozana likambo ya kokamwa nekolo ba age ya 50 60 age ya bana basi ba 2 ans soki kaka militaire porte soki ezwi bango e violer bango soki bamoni ba jeune garçon bazozwa mipanga bakomi kokata bana kutokata matiti ya bamama eza likambo ya kokamwa penza eza likambo ya kokamwa Tshisekedi esika uzali na Kinshasa tolobi boye eza likambo ya koyoka na esika nyonso Banyamurenge bazali tolobi boye bitumba oyo ezosalama na population ya Banyamurenge na lelo boye ndenge esika uzali oyoka Banyamurenge eza banyama teke ozwa kaka bamapanga okata bamashete eza kaka kokata ozozwa mutu osali neti nyama obomi okeye kolia yango ndenge bombesani kolia kaka batibelebele omoni bakasai balinga kolia batibelebele bambwa biso toa batibelebele te toza batibelebele te chilombo oyo kabisa toa batu neti batu mususu population eza na Kongo baza baebele balu bakatange Banyamurenge bafulero mbashi population eza ebele me tozokamwa ndenge nini yo kaka eza kaka nde opana kaka Banyamurenge biso toza baoriginaire bakongolais ya 100% ni lotike vrai congolais ya 100% ndenge oza na Kinshasa okobima tozaki na bapresident ebele balekaka na nzela oyo ozali me ndenge ovandi na kiti wana eza te koumbela ntina bokonzi te okolungwa ndenge oza wana to okolungwa na ndenge ya mabe makasi ndenge ozaboma bana Banyamurenge yo mpe okoboma mpe na bana na yo bakokufa fardese esika ozali bana Banyamurenge ata ovandi olali okosilisa bango te Banyamurenge baza bana Nzambe okoki kosilisa bana ya Banyamurenge te topengani bitumba na yo wana ndenge ozobomaka bana osue ba drone okei koboma bana topekisi bitumba wana. Merci.
Nous accueillons ce soir une invitée exceptionnelle, Judith Suminwa Tuluka, la première ministre du pays, la première femme à occuper cette fonction, à diriger le gouvernement congolais, nommée à la primature depuis le 1er avril 2024, il y a tout juste 2 ans, par le président Félix Tshisekedi. Un entretien exclusif. Bonsoir madame.
Bonsoir.
Et bienvenue ici au Journal Afrique de TV5 Monde. La toute récente actualité, on en parlait hier, ce sont ces 15 migrants